Hey YouTube, how's it going? I haven't been on YouTube in a minute, and it's because I had like a lot of storage that was on my phone and stuff that needed to be like deleted and stuff, like typical Scarlett's life, like
Or us. Well, you guys.
yeah. I went to a doctor's appointment and I had to. There is a lot that has happened. Like, there's a lot that has happened, but like to fast forward, the majority of like what's been going on. So, I have to get my belly button pierced. Super blurry for some reason. See, typical. Where's the remote? But something that's really good right now, I have food. I have food. I okay, so where should I start off from? Like, okay, so basically, what majority has happened was like I continued doing the same thing I was doing with like going and asking people for support, like with helping get food and stuff and things like that. That's what's been going on for me. Like I don't really do much because I'm not new to Atlanta, but for someone that's not for someone that wasn't raised here and just vacationed here, I'm pretty like I'm pretty new. So like I don't know that many people. But I ran into a friend just the other day ago and we hung out and we just like we just like basically just like vibed out the whole time and that was like refreshing because I'm used to like being around people. Like I'm very a people's person. Like I'm very like I'm very outgoing, and that's like something that has always been about me. I've been always outgoing, and I really was like saying like that like if I'm not around like if I'm not around people or if I'm not around like yeah, if I'm not around people then I get very antisocial and like drained and stuff. Like weird. It's so weird. It's so weird. Like and like with the COVID coming, like with the whole COVID thing, like when COVID was like a huge thing that was like happening like a couple weeks ago. I mean, a couple months ago. They're like still trying to bring it up and stuff like that, but like it was like something that was going on like a couple months ago and stuff like that, and like it was like it's kind of weird like with that being said, like a lot of people were going crazy too. Like they were like, oh my goodness, like COVID, like you have to stay in your house, like or whatever. Um, Not gonna get too deep into that, but I am going to have housing finally. Like I'm having like housing, and it's only because I went to like this place, and this place was called a mental. It's almost like mental rehab. It's not like mental. Okay, wait, it's not mental rehab, but it's like they Okay, so I have been going to a therapist like all my life. Like I've always been seeing a therapist, but like I guess the next best thing from what that was called a mental health clinic or whatever like that, and I'm like I'm not embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed that was something that I had to go through. I'm not embarrassed that that's like something that I go through or whatever like that, where I have to go talk to somebody like that because I didn't finish school. I was in a program where like kids. I was in a program with other kids that had like mental disabilities and like I have ADHD. Like I was in a program with like kids that had other mental disability and stuff like that, and I had suffered from trauma to the brain and stuff like that. But I have always been able to like do the basics to life. Yeah, I've always been able to do the basics for life. Like with like okay, like with a job, I was able to keep a job, but like people just people were just like I was attacked by like my managers. Like seriously, I was always attacked by my managers. So like I was never able to keep a job, and that's normal. That's not. My family made it seem like it was a normal thing like that, but then that's like they would be wrong if they would agree with everything I said. So like I'm not like too tripping about that. That's what you have friends for, I guess. But yeah, like I was in a program like where like kids didn't really understand everything that was taught to them and stuff like that, and like I didn't understand everything that was taught to me and stuff like that, and like I would think that I was my way of getting my degree, not my degree, degree. Oh my god, that's all the way up there. My no, that is the degree. After you graduate school, that's a degree, right? It's like a degree thing, right? But um, it was just that like but it's a degree thing, right? But I I basically was very forgetful too. That's like another thing. Oh my goodness, it's like super bad. Very forgetful. But I would have thought that I would have finished school easily because I finished all grades. Like I went through the only grade I didn't pass was like first grade, and that was the time where like I had went through my mental like trauma, like where I went through like my I had like a head trauma that happened to me like right around like that, and that's when I went through that. Was around first grade, so I didn't finish first grade, and like I did first grade over, and I passed the first grade and stuff like that, and I passed all my grades up to 12th grade. It's just that like the final exams is like what I didn't do so well on. But like there were not like on the final exams there was nothing on the final exam when I say there was nothing that was taught, it was nothing that was taught. Like the tests that were given to us when we were in class and stuff like that, I would pass them. Like I would pass them. Like it wasn't if it was math class, I probably would like have some trouble with it. But all my classes I passed and stuff. Wow, my lip gloss is like fading. But let me speak before the video might. I'm not. The video is gonna get cut off because I deleted a few things. But let me like not like lose focus of like what I was saying. But but yeah. Basically, I can't. You can't even see my makeup that I have going on. But I so this like what I'm trying to say is like keeping a job has been difficult for me, and it has been difficult for me or whatever like that. And I feel like everyone has a problem because everyone goes through life, and like life isn't easy for everyone. I mean, like it's easy for some people, but like life hasn't been easy for me. Like people can say like life has been easy for me, but like life really has been easy for me. Like I've been like I have to like basically beg for help. I don't like if life was easy for me, like I would have finished. Like I would have if life was easy for me, I'd be in college right now, getting my mental health like mental studying the brain, dermatologist degree or something like that. Like I'd be doing something like that. Like I'd be like basically I'd be in college, and I'll be able to fulfill what I have I'd be able to fulfill like everything that I like I was going to get like from out of college.